at power forward, standing 6'11".
Spydi, sure to be lots of snappy ball movement in this one. These teams have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, B.A. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. At small and power forward, it's George and Leonard. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo, and it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Russell after the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Kicks it out to Anderson. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Inside. Outside Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Kicks it out to Anderson. Here's Edwards. Back to Anderson. Pass to Towns. The 3 is up. The shot off that time. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Now here's Russell. Going inside, pass to Gobert. Over Zubac. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by Russell. Gobert's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Pass to Towns. He shoots it. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
Towns against Wall. Now Leonard. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Outside, Anderson. Over to the left wing. From downtown. The shot that time not on target. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. To the inside. A nice shot by Zubac.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Ball against Russell. Pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Powell against Edwards. 1:33 left in the first. Clock at 6. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here for 3. George. Towns with a rebound. Minnesota in the lead. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
It doesn't get any easier than that for Rudy Gobert. His size is sometimes overpowering.
Now here's Wall. to Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Wall against Russell. Now here's Edwards. Outside for Russell. Let's go with a three. The shot no good. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Leonard outside. Fires the three, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
What concentration from Kawhi Leonard, rising up and firing it.
Russell to pass to Edwards. Out left to the wing. Towns for three. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Here's Wall. Leonard for three. No good on the buzzer beater. Well, good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Yeah, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Clippers?
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter, and it's Russell in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's Leonard. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Now here's Russell. Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
Pass to Leonard. From behind the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And it's Russell, that time on the assist by Anderson.
The aggressive move by Russell. He's got the deep bag of tricks. So tough to stop.
Spins. Powell passes to Wall. Leonard with the ball. He's got 7. And he's going for the lob. And the jam by George.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Outside Russell. Pass to Anderson. Now here's Russell. Back to Anderson. 5 on the clock. Here's Towns. And the layup is good off the glass. Towns has got 8.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
And here's George. The kick out to Wall. Up top, Powell. George against Anderson. Lets the 3 fly. George's shot is off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one. And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
And Gobert with the stuff.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Russell against Wall. George outside. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Russell. Towns down low. Leonard defending. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Pass to George. Back to Powell. Now here's George. The kick out to Wall. No good there. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Edwards finds Anderson. Russell from outside. Leonard pulls down the board. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. Jacks up a three. He buries it from 3. Russell's got 5 points.
No hesitation from Russell. I like seeing him make quick decisions and take these shots.
Leonard outside. Down low. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. The Timberwolves have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Towns up top. Russell up top. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half. And stolen by Leonard. George outside. Up to Powell. Three-pointer. Anderson pulls it down. Here's Edwards. Left side, Russell. Takes the 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
A volume three-point shooter. The coaching staff encourages Russell to fire away.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves ending the quarter up 10. Great team defense.
17.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You know, D'Angelo Russell has been exceptional here, guys.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
On the floor for the Clippers, Jackson and Kennard, the guards. Nicholas Batum out there with Robert Covington. And it's Morris in at the 5. And anytime a player is asked about pressure, they'll say, I don't feel it. Smitty, I don't believe it.
No, you shouldn't be. I think what they're doing is, obviously, you don't want to show weakness. And it's about different players, how they manage it. And I think some players do a better job than others. The defense having to respect Jackson's outside game. That opened up things for him in the inside.
To the wing, right side. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Prince. To the right side. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Tries again. Over to the wing. Beyond the arc. No luck on that one. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Here's Morris. Back to Kennard. To the middle. And the jam by Covington.
That's how you run pick and roll. Kennard's a smart player who's gotten better at creating for others. In terms of offense, the Clippers have been up and down in recent years. When they're healthy, they're dangerous. When they're not, it's a struggle.
Down low. Here's Morris. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Spydi with the Clippers, it shows how important depth is to an NBA offense.
Yeah, you know this. It's great to have a powerful first unit. But if your second unit can't carry its weight, it's a fragile situation.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jackson. Pass to Prince. from 6 feet away, and the basket good. A bank shot that time.
Smart play by Prince. Attack the interior of this defense, force them to close off the lane.
Batum with it. Kicks it out to Kennard. Back to Batum. There's the three. Nails it from 3.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Minnesota has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Reed. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Morris.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Taking 2 shots.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves. Recording their second winning season since 2005. Getting on track for future success. Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
Back to Reed. To the wing on the left. Inside. Here's Prince. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Not just hanging out on the perimeter. Prince showing his versatility and can challenge you at the rim.
So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles. Building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team. They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Pass to Reed. Sinks that one from the post. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Great work collapsing the defense, then kicking it out.
Here's Jackson. Morris passes to Jackson. Here's Batum. And the foul on Marcus Morris. That's foul number 2 for him.
I don't know what he was thinking about there. Easy over the back call.
This is why we talk about carving out position rather than trying to sneak in. You've got to be willing to put in the work.
Pass to Prince. Here's McLaughlin. Back to Prince. Oh, they pick off the pass. And it's the Clippers on the break. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
To succeed in this league, you can never be satisfied. It's a certain mentality, and Prince has that.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for McDaniels. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Noel. And Russell is subbed in for McLaughlin. Kennard can't get it to go. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Out to the right wing. Towns for 3. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Towns has got 11 points.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
The 3 from Russell. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead, just pounding the painted area. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Clippers trail. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Outside, Anderson. To the inside. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
A former #1 pick Towns is unstoppable when he's on. A polished offensive talent with great size.
Wall, the pass to Powell. Back to Wall. And stolen by Edwards. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Crafty move. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And just so great to see a big man busting up the court like Towns here. I mean, getting into position for the points on the move. Wow, incredible.
Ball for three. Anderson pulls it down. And here's Minnesota now. Towns down low, working on Powell. Towns a screen on Leonard. Edwards a pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
It's so nice to see Towns use his high basketball IQ to dominate in pick and rolls. It seems like he always makes the right read in that situation.
Wall. And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Wall against Russell. Goes back up. No good that time. Good D by Gobert. The Timberwolves have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Towns finds Anderson. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Leonard passes to Zubac. 6 to shoot. Back to Leonard. Will it go? The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Russell against Powell. Here's Anderson. Outside for Russell. George against Anderson. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Wall against Russell. Wall, the pass to Leonard. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And this one's on the entire defense. Gotta stay awake when Leonard rolls off the pick.
Russell into the lane. Pass to Towns. Over Leonard. Here's Gobert. Great D that time from Zubac.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Leonard. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
It feels like Kawhi never takes a false step. Everything he does is with purpose.
Outside Edwards. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Outside Wall. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Timberwolves.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for D'Angelo Russell.
Ooh, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
Anderson passes to Towns. Kicks it out to Anderson. There's the triple. And Wall pulls it down. It's Powell on the wing. Back to Leonard. The 3-ball. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. A competitive game, you have to feel like this.
teams are on the rise, RJ. Some fantastic young talent on display on both sides.
Oh, the future is bright, and these guys are the future. But don't look over the present, because they are already so exciting to watch. It's going to be a lot of fun courtside.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. A nice shot by Anderson.
And once it got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Morant. Crafty move. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
John Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets. Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Outside, Towns. At the elbow, Edwards. Back to Towns. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Got a piece of it. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant against Russell. Adams' shot is off.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Out to Russell. Fires the 3. Hits it from three-point range.
And I like when Russell plays with pace. And that was a good shot in rhythm, and that can get him going.
To the paint. Back to Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Pass to Towns. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Morant with it. Russell's there. Adams. And they get it back. Jackson kicks to Bain. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. 17 foul.
Morant looking around. Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 6. The 3.
And good defense from Towns. He's a big-time shot blocker, and that reputation can scare shooters.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
You really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Shot clock at 3. Takes a 3. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
And Morant gets it to go. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Here's Gobert over Adams. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Morant left side. It's stolen by Edwards. Russell passes to Anderson. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Russell against Morant. The pass to Adams. That shot off the mark. Gobert with the defensive effort. The 11-footer. That one a little long.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Edwards passes to Anderson. On the wing, Bain. Defended by Towns. Bain kicks to Jackson. Jackson is doubled. Moran finds Jackson. Brooks outside. Over Edwards. And again, Memphis no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Towns. And Towns throws it down.
You got to cut off these lanes if you're the D. When Towns spots one, he's coming through full force.
It's stolen by Gobert. Takes the three. Towns, no luck. Now Morant. The layup off target. And so the first quarter is in the books. Timberwolves lead by 8. Stay with us as we get set to bring you this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves? And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. 8-point game. So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. Gobert with it, defended by Adams. Edwards passes to Towns. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Towns has got 6.
Improving to be a prolific scorer from anywhere on the floor. That's a gimme for Towns.
Outside for Jackson. Tipped away. Edwards passes to Anderson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. For Minnesota, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. As a player, is that something you enjoyed, taking on that challenge of covering the screen roll game?
You only enjoy that challenge because you are a competitor and you want to win. Is it something that I'm doing on my own? Is it something that I'm doing in my spare time? Probably not. I can think of more fun things to do.
Exactly. It is not, and there are so many variations, right, of the screen roll that you can defend it as many ways as you can run it.
And these players are so talented that they can stop and pop from 3. You have to guard them at the half-court line. Before, you could guard them at the 3-point line. Now you got to meet them at half-court, and there's screens all over the place. It's miserable.
Towns, no luck. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Morant reaches to Jackson.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Outside, Russell. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Morant outside. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Bain.
And as a defender, Edwards' speed and agility make him tough to shake. No easy shots with him on you.
And since coming into the league, Desmond Bain, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown 3-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And here's Russell. Towns kicks to Russell. Another miss by Minnesota. The Grizzlies trail by 8.
2 minutes.
Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Anderson outside. They need this one. And that's 2 points on the layup. Anderson's got 6 points.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Pass to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Timberwolves leading by 6. Russell high post. Edwards drives in. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Bane. Inside. And Morant throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Russell kicks to Edwards. Stolen by Jackson. They push it up 4 on 3. Towns with the steal. Russell with him. He's picked up by Morant. And Edwards with the stop.
And how about Towns' activity level there? Sensing an opportunity and going for it on the steal.
Down low. It's stolen by Edwards. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Morant with the steal. And here's the fast break. Bane against Towns. Jackson has the open look. It's good from long range. He has 7.
The potential of Jaren Jackson is endless. A center who has a tremendous jet.
Russell passes to Anderson. Back to Russell. With the crossover, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Minnesota on top, leading by 5. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. And it's Russell in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And it's Towns penetrating, and there it is for him. Towns has got the opening bucket to start the second half for Minnesota.
And really one of the more mobile bigs in our league. You simply have to account for Towns on the drive.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Jones in the post. It's up a 3. That one's not going to go. And Minnesota will come the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Prince, the pass to McLaughlin. Takes it off the glass. And now it's a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Outside, Jones. And Jalen Noel picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
17 foul.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Jones, the pass to Tillman. Off target at the rim. Minnesota leading by 9. Prince, right side. Up to the right wing. McLaughlin, the pass to Prince. Here's Noel. 4 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Prince. Goes up with a strike. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Now here's Jones. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. McDaniels. And Jones pulls it down. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jaden McDaniels. Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That free throw, no good. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
2 minutes.
Passes it to Noel. The baseline J. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
The pass to Tillman. Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in. And now just a 4-point Minnesota lead. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Kicks it to McDaniels. Pass to McLaughlin. Doesn't go for it. Now Memphis takes it the other way. There's 1:17 left in the 3rd. Here's Conchar. Up and in on the layup. Conchar's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Low block shot on the way, and McLaughlin gets it to go. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
All right, he's got to quit while he's ahead. He got away with it there, but the crossover usually gets him into a bit of trouble.
Jones, the pass to Conchar. Lock at 6, and there's a whistle. That goes on John Conchar. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Noel, and he uses the glass on the layup. Noel's got his first bucket in this one.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Here's Conchar. Throws it up high. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Reed. And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We come back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. So on the floor for Memphis, we've got Green, and it's Jones in at the point guard. Prince kicks to McDaniels. Back to Prince. Tries yet again. It's rebounded by Memphis. Pass to Conshaw. Nifty move. He doesn't hit that one. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Prince finds Reed.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Outside, Green. And the foul called on Xavier Tillman. That's his first foul. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Here's Russell. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Morant with some nice D. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing here by 8. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one is on Towns.
A great scorer. Morant showing his poise on that shot.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves. Minnesota leading by 5. Outside, Russell. Gobert in the corner. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Russell against Morant. And the slam dunk by Russell.
So shifty with the ball in his hands. Russell changes pace with the best of them.
Morant outside. Jackson in the corner. Good on the three-point shot.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Russell looking around. Outside, Edwards. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And this is Edwards' game, man. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Anthony Edwards.
And he ends up missing both free throws. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Bain kicks to Jackson. Morant against Russell. Morant dishes to Jackson. Towns with the steal. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. And Edwards with the stop.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Morant against Russell.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
To the middle.
2 minutes.
Morant with it. Russell's there. And that one's good. Morant.
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
Outside, Russell. The kick out to Towns. To the inside. It's stolen by Adams. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Brooks with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Gobert against Jackson. Brooks the pass to Adams. Sweet move. And Adams with the slam.
Remains calm and collected. Adams refuses to let the moment be too big.
Anderson up top. Brooks covering. Towns against Jackson.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Morant with it. Outside for Jackson. Morant against Russell. Morant dishes to Adams. It drops, and he has brought them to within 2 points.
Gonna need to contest Adams' shot better than that to prevent him from scoring. He's too physical down low.
It's Edwards on the wing, guarded by Bain. And Adams sends it back, and it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Blocked again.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Outside Jackson lets it go from deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Right side Towns. And it falls. And it's a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
And it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to
Welcome, everybody, to another endorse. When you're playing in the same conference, the rivalry is real. These teams in particular have bumped heads for years.
Well, rivalries are built when something is at stake, and when you look at the entire history of this matchup, the peaks and valleys for each club, there is a little bit of distaste, which always makes for interesting viewing.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot.
Well, Paul George is such a solid all-around player. This guy can score it at an elite level, and he passes it well, too.
Morant against Wall. Morant, the pass to Bane. Back to Morant. To the paint. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Brooks against George. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Right side Bane, pass to Morant. And stolen by Leonard. Two shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
You can see the handle of Kawhi Leonard so much tighter than it used to be. How confident is he off the dribble? It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now here's Leonard. Ja Morant grabs the miss. Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Doris.
B.A., I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and IQ are just off the charts. This guy is as disruptive a defensive force as we have seen.
Stolen by Jackson. On the wing, Bane. Wall covering. Outside Bane. Pass to Adams. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Wall against Morant. Wall, the pass to Leonard. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Well, once he's in the painted area, you can see the level of aggression goes up for Kawhi Leonard.
Outside Morant. Pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Wall. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Bane with it. Checked by Wall. Outside Morant. A minute 39 left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Bane. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Leonard. George finds Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop him.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Outside Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. The 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. On offense, here are the Clippers. Here's Leonard. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Bane, the pass to Morant. Out to the wing. The open shot, Adams. And another miss by Memphis. Leonard with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Down low. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Outside Bane. To the inside. Jackson, the pass to Bane. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Strong anticipation from Jackson on the dish. Coaches love to see that out of their big men.
Pass to Leonard. Inside. Here's George. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Here's Adams. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Grizzlies. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Powell and George are out on the wings. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. And it's Wall in at the one. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
The line for two.
The free throw drops for Morant. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Now here's Powell. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Outside Wall. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard passes to George. Here's the three. Shot by Leonard, no good. Memphis leading. Brooks outside. Pass to Bain. Back to Brooks. Fires the three. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. And stolen by Morant. On the wing, Brooks. From deep. Good. And the setup by Morant. Brooks has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Wall. Out to Powell. The three. Doesn't go for him. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. And the foul called on John Wall. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Wall against Morant. To the middle. Here's Brooks.
Well, not only is he a tremendous athlete, but Paul George is a terrific positional defender. He just uses that body so well to contest shots.
It's good. Leonard's got 8.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Last year, the Clippers finishing 8th in the West. However, they missed the playoffs, Doris.
Right, B.A., but keep in mind, they didn't have Kawhi for the entire season. No Paul George for most of the season. In fact, I thought Ty Lue did an incredible coaching job getting that team to the 8th spot. They just went on to lose 2 tough games in the play-in tournament.
Shooting for Memphis. Dylan.
He's off on the first. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Now here's Wall. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. For Memphis, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Brooks outside. From deep, Morant. Adams. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. 6 points for him.
Well, simply stated, Steven Adams is a force to be reckoned with rebounding the basketball.
Wall, the pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Morant. 6 points for him. Pass to Brooks. Adams with the ball. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Well, Steven Adams is a formidable presence on the interior. Nice finish.
Powell passes to Wall. Here's Leonard. Powell outside. Shot clock at 5. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And he gets it to go. Zubac has got 6.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see. Well, when you consider if you're trying to guard Norman Powell, the first thing you have to worry about that quick first step. And he uses that first step with a combination of aggression and acceleration. And boy, he can get by you in a hurry.
It's stolen by Leonard. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Powell. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Now just a 4-point Memphis lead.
Well, this guy very capable of capitalizing close to the rim. Norman Powell making an impact inside.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Leonard. The 3 is up. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson outside. There's the drive. Outside for Morant. Sends it home from 3-point land. And it's a 9-point Grizzly lead.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
And so it's Memphis with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. A tremendous defensive effort against. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
On the court for Memphis, we've got Green. John Conchar is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Xavier Tillman, and they pick up 2.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Leonard on the wing. Here's Conchar. Powell covers. Conchar, good.
He gets the upper hand and lays it in. Defense needs to toughen up.
Right side Wall. Here's Zubac. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Zubac has got 8.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Outside Jones. Banked it in off the glass. Jones has gotten his first points in this one.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
George with it, working on Green. 4 on the clock. Out to Powell. 3-pointer. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. 5 points in the game.
This guy is always shot ready. Norman Powell's instincts as a scorer are exceptional.
Jones from outside. He can't hit that time. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Wall to pass to Leonard. Jones against George. The Clippers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And that one misses.
What we know about Paul George is he has proven to be an elite force on both ends. He can be a lockdown defender, and boy, can he get cooking offensively.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third.
Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
Tries the spin move. Back to Conchar. Shot clock at 6. Outside Jones. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's Conchar. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. We know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor, Doors.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a 3-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league.
2 minutes remaining.
Jackson against Jones. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And he knocks down the first one. Jones hits them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Kennard outside. 4-3. Rebounded by Green.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Takes it inside.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Kennard outside. Knocks down the long J.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Jones against Jackson. Back to Jones. Inside and stolen by Covington. Batum finds Kennard. Outside Covington. No good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Conchar. Up and over Kennard. On the wing, Green. Counted from distance. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
To me, you've got to chase Danny Green off the line. Make this guy put it on the deck because the three-point shot is his most dangerous weapon.
Batum, pass to Covington. Back to Batum. Now Covington. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis' ball. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. Jones with the ball. Off target at the rim. It's good if it goes. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Grizzlies up by 12. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Jackson and Kennard, the guards. Robert Covington is out there with Nicholas Batum. And it's Morris in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Jackson, the pass to Covington.
Nice job by Robert Covington to draw the contact and get himself to the foul line.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Brooks a screen on Jackson. Second chance shot. And it's Brooks missing.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Brooks with the rebound. Brooks has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Morant. That one's wide left.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And again, it's the Clippers missing. Memphis has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Adams up top. Outside for Morant. Lets it go from deep. Memphis the rebound. Jackson, the pass to Bane. Now Morant. Back to Bane. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jackson on the wing. To the inside. Ooh, Morris with a steal. To the paint. Back to Covington. Batum outside. Jackson outside. Pass to Covington. Another shot. And so the ball out of bounds. Morris touched it last. And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. For Memphis, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. The open shot, Morant. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
Wall finds Powell. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Morant against Wall. With the drive, pass to Leonard, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. The Grizzlies have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Ball against Morant. Jackson with it. Back to Morant. Outside Bane. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Got a piece of it. On the break. Pass to Leonard. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Ball to Memphis.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Outside Morant. No good with the triple.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Outside for Brooks. This one for 3. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Oh, stolen by Morant. Here's Adams. And Wall pulls it down. And for the Clippers, they're shooting about 43% on this one. Leonard against Jackson. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
LA basketball.
1:09 left in the game. Wall, the pass to Leonard. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a 3-point play. That's on Steven Adams. And Leonard no good on that one.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has turned himself into an offensive force. He's a three-level scorer, but I think you have to admire the fact that this guy is as versatile as it gets on the defensive end. He could guard 1 through 5 if necessary.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Grizzlies.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Ja Morant.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Leonard, left side. Back to Powell. Just 5 on the clock. Leonard on the wing. Shoots over Jackson. And again, no good by the Clippers. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the small forward spot. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Nobody near George. Those three-pointers off the mark.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Russell kicks to Anderson. Towns in the corner. And he's way off from outside. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
It's his first trip to the line.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, rock solid 79%.
And Edwards drops them both.
and talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. It's Russell with the drive. Towns wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Sometimes it's the simple play that's most effective. D'Lo with a nice assist.
Here's George. Anderson against Leonard. And Wall kicks to George. 5 to shoot. Count it.
Yeah, not letting anybody keep him from that spot. Paul George, a nice, strong play that time.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Russell passes to Anderson. Back to Russell. Lays it up off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Leonard kicks to Wall. Back to Leonard. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Russell, no good. And so Powell will bring it up for the Clippers. 7-point differential. Here's Leonard. That one, no good. Towns with the defensive effort. The Timberwolves have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Poked away and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
1:56 left to play in the first quarter. Zubac with the screen for Wall. Leonard on the wing. The kick out to Wall. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
And the Clippers miss again. Minnesota leading by 9. Here's Towns. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Russell inside, covered by Wall. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
George dishes to Leonard. Driving in. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
That shot wide open.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
And the second free throw, good. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Timberwolves lead by 12. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Wall and Powell are the guard set. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's George in at the 3. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Russell passes to Gobert. Out to Russell. Outside, Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, that's what we call playing with force. And Towns going up for the dunk, daring the defense to contest.
Here's Wall. He's off on that one. Nice D from Russell. Minnesota leading by 14. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Russell. 6 to shoot. Puts it up from 12. Edwards can't hit.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And then that massive trade to L.A., the Thunder got SGA, a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
Clippers trail by 14. Here's Leonard. Gobert with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Powell finds Leonard. Outside for George. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah. You can tell he put a lot of practice into that one. Always ready to break out something slick if he's got the time and space.
The drive by Russell. From the arc. And they get it back. Edwards passes to Russell, and the shot is good. Russell's got the lead up to 14 now for the Timberwolves.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Powell kicks to Zubac. Outside, Wall. Here's Leonard. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Edwards drives in. And Bray, you were a pretty versatile player. Which of your skills was the most difficult to master?
Well, I think going inside and finishing, you know, going in over big physical guys would either block your shot or, you know, send you to the deck pretty quick. So going in and having confidence to finish around the basket is certainly a skill.
George looking around. Drives to the hoop. That one misses. Gobert with the defensive effort. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Another miss by Minnesota. And so here are the Clippers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. And it's Paul George with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Outside, Russell. The kick out to Towns. That 3 off the mark. Towns has gone 1 of 5 from deep. Leonard dishes to George. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one is on Towns.
What great body control there. George, tremendous athlete, takes the hit, and he makes that one count.
On the free throw, no good. Minnesota leading by 14. The kick out to Towns. There's the three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Leonard. It's good, and that's just his 3rd make in 10 shots. An off game for him.
Already such a complete offensive player, yet every year Kawhi Leonard develops his handle just a little bit more.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Gobert. The kick out to Anderson. Goes back up. Here's Towns. They shoot again. He lays it in. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
The long arms, the positioning. Towns is excellent at knowing how to gobble up those second chance opportunities.
Here's Leonard driving inside. Can't hit from in close. Minnesota shooting the ball at 42%. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Towns, he's open. Here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Right side wall. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
First team. Substitution on the floor.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16.
The Timberwolves, 28.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Towns, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Trent's out there with McDaniels. Then there's Reed. And it's McLaughlin in at the point guard position. That one is off.
In the 2021 playoffs, you remember Reggie Jackson came up huge for the Clippers, averaging almost 18 points a game before they finally lost to the Suns in the Western Conference Final.
Well, for Jackson, he earned himself a new contract, Brent, and starting point guard duties because of that playoff.
With both Kawhi Leonard and Paul George missing most of the 21-22 season, Reggie Jackson took the Clippers to the 8th seed in the West, carried a lot of the scoring load consistently for the Clippers, and he led the team in both points and assists.
Noel passes to Reed. Prince wide open. They get it back. Reed gets the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
You know what? You can see there's momentum right now. A nice hustle play there on the glass and the finish.
McDaniels kicks to Reed. From 13, McDaniels. Great positioning on the putback.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Terrific score there off the miss by Morris. Doesn't get a ton of offensive rebounds, but making that one count.
Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Jackson. Pass to McDaniels. Covington with the steal. Here's Batum, and the jam by Nicholas Batum.
And a little slam dunk from Batum, that'll work.
Timberwolves leading by 15. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Here's Reed. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Reed's got 4 this quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Covington kicks to Kennard. A 3 ball, just 5 on the clock. Drains it from beyond the arc. Kennard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Covington with the steal. And he banks in the layup.
Covington will hit threes, but he'll go down low and mix it up a bit too.
Here's McLaughlin. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Prince outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Torian Prince, 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Prince. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Now Kennard from outside off the mark. Here's Noel. Here's Prince. And it's rebounded by Covington. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. There's plenty of time to get back in.
Batum finds Morris. 6 on the shot clock. Passes to McLaughlin. 1:44 left to play here in the third. Batum with the steal. And now here's Batum, the fast break opportunity. And Morris throws it down.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. McLaughlin, the pass to Noel. Out left to the wing. From deep. The Clippers grab the miss. It's tipped, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Prince.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Jackson down low. Covington with it. Guarded now by Prince. Just 4 to shoot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Ball to the Timberwolves.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. McLaughlin, the pass to Noel. Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Jackson. Batum with the steal. Now, here's Kennard. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Morris, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Jackson. McLaughlin, no good. Left side, Covington. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Minnesota on top, up by 12. And after how about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jackson is the point with Kennard on the wing. Robert Covington out there with Batum. And it's Morris in at the center position. Jackson passes to Morris. Takes it out to Covington. Pass to Kennard. Just 5 to shoot. Gobert with the defensive effort. Minnesota leading by 14. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Russell against Wall. Out to Edwards. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a three-point play. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
And he's got more than a few ways to beat you. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the N1 opportunity.
All with it. Now guarded by Towns. Leonard inside. Towns on him. Leonard no luck. The Timberwolves shooting at a decent 44% clip here. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him.
And clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
The kick out to Towns. Offensive rebound. Gobert. Back to Russell. Three-pointer. Here's Gobert. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
His 3rd personal foul. 4th team foul.
About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his 1st foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside, George. And Leonard has it in the corner. And Wall kicks to Leonard. 5 on the clock with the drive. Fires for 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Timberwolves. Edwards dishes to Russell. There's the triple. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Russell. Edwards got 6 here in this quarter.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Here's Leonard, and it's Leonard with the jam.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome. Leonard attacking.
And don't give a cerebral player like Leonard that kind of opening. He'll read that gap.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Russell passes to Gobert. That one goes. Counted. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
Ball against Russell. Towns, the pass to Gobert. The drive by Russell. And the rejection by Zubac. Clippers trail by 16. Left side, Wall. Back to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
The vision and understanding Wall has in pick-and-roll situations is second to none. So many of his teammates have become better shooters because of Wall's perfect passes out of that set.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his 1st foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Leonard dishes to Wall. And the slam dunk by Wall.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Timberwolves.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points at the line.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
Just a force on the glass. Did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Powell kicks to George. Outside, Wall. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Anthony Edwards.
It is great to see Wall back from those awful injuries, looking a lot stronger now.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Russell against Wall. Out to Russell. From 20 feet out. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
George with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Kicks it out to Leonard. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside. Leonard's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Clippers. And here's Russell. And so the Timberwolves take the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were.
At goal, 6'3", number 12,
And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the 3, the small forward. Bain finds Brooks. Outside for Moran. Over Russell. Anderson pulls it down. Poke loose. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Jackson outside. Outside Morant. 5 to shoot. The shake. And then Morant with the dunk.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play.
Strong interior move. Aggressive, assertive, and effective.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Anderson. Up and over Brooks. And no good, trying to use the glass.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too. Something you can't put a price tag on, the Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
Here's Russell. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Launches a 3, knocks it down from distance. So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
Now here's Edwards. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
For Minnesota, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Towns. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
So it's Minnesota now. It's a 3-point game. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Oh my! Throw it down! And a big-time jam right there.
Boy, you like to see Edwards doing work on the glass, hitting the boards there, using his strength and athleticism to extend plays.
Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Morant against Russell. Outside Morant. Jackson with it. Just 5 to shoot. Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Here's Russell. Can't connect from long distance. 1:03 left in the opening quarter. Jackson down low. Covered by Towns. And it's Morant missing. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. The kick out to Edwards. The shot won't fall. Good work defensively by Brooks. Bane, the pass to Adams. Double team on Adams. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Driving inside. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Outside Russell. Tipped away. Right wing. Towns for 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Grizzlies out in front, up by 3. And the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter, and it's Russell in at the point. Outside Morant. No good on the triple. The Timberwolves trail.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Here's Edwards. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Russell against Moran. Outside for Brooks. Jackson, right side. That shot off. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Memphis trailing here. Now here's Moran. Up top, Jackson. Pass to Brooks. Kicks it out to Jackson. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
You know, one thing they can count on from Towns on the defensive end is block shots. He does not like to give up a clean look.
And there's Russell on the assist by Anderson. Russell's got 5 now. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And the defensive game plan is obvious. They want to keep taking the ball away and creating chaos for the other team.
Edwards. And the league saw a dramatic rise in the number of take fouls to stop the fast break. Clark, was the time right to make a change?
No doubt about it, B.A. Anything that slows down the game in an artificial manner needs to be eliminated from the game. So I think it was overdue, but the fact that they got to this point is good.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Knocks it loose. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Moran, he's open, and they get it back. Adams nails the baby hook.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Anderson against Brooks. To the left side wing. Left side, Edwards. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on Anderson. And it's tied up with that one. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Anderson passes to Russell. Clock at 6. Outside Edwards. Second shot opportunity, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive and scoring the ball, they go to another level.
And both free throws good for Edwards. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Moran against Russell. Kicks it out to Jackson. Takes a 3. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Brooks against Anderson. And here's Edwards. Towns for 3. Buries it from 3. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Moran against Russell. Right side Moran. Gets it to go. 3 makes 9 attempts.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Moran against Russell. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by Russell. Edwards has got 11 points.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Morant with it. He has 6. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Uses the glass on the layup. Give him 8.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. We'll see you after halftime for the... We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. Then it's Xavier Tillman. Then there's Danny Green. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Here's McDaniels. Back to Prince. Down low. McDaniels, that's good.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Minnesota in the lead. Here's McLaughlin. Outside McDaniels. From outside the arc. Hits a three-pointer. McDaniels got 5 now.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
First team foul.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Jones. Pass to Green. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
When you take a look at the former second-round pick, Danny Green, he's done a really nice job carving out a lengthy career in the league.
And for years, Green has proven he can be counted on. He's a key piece on some title teams, Clark.
Yeah, he's got multiple championship rings to vouch for that, to speak to that. I mean, he's the definition of a 3-and-D swingman. Actually may have been one of the guys that were looked at in creating that definition if you go back several years. He's provided lockdown defense wherever he's been and timely shot making too.
Shot clock at 3. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Outside Jones. Pass to Conchar. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Minnesota with the ball. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. And it's McLaughlin missing. On the wing, Conchar. Jones' shot is good. And now it's just a 2-point Minnesota lead.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Here's Reed. That one falls. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Pass to Tillman. Back to Jones. Here's Conchar. 5 on the clock. They swipe it. Here's Noel. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
Memphis foul. Danny Green. First personal foul. Second team.
And the free throw, no good.
Shooting for Minnesota. Dane Noel. 1 shot.
Here's McLaughlin. It's McDaniels on the wing. He shoots again. And Reed with a lay-in. And now it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Jones from outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Tillman. Pass to Conchar. Here's Tillman. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance effort. Can't cash it in from close range. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Stripped away. Now Jones. To the left wing for 3. Tillman misses. Minnesota has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Inside, Reed. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Reed's got 6 in the quarter.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
To the inside. Here's Conchar. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Pass to Reed.
Grizzlies foul. First personal foul. Third team foul.
23 seconds left in the third. Here's McLaughlin. Left side McDaniels. 6 to shoot. Rebounded by Green.
Second personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for your group.
That's good from Jones.
Substitution on the court.
Nine seconds left in the third quarter. And he lobs it up. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 5. And man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Minnesota in the lead. So for Minnesota right now, the backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Anderson in at the 3. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Outside Jones. Pass to Conchar. Back to Jones. It's not going to go for him. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Gobert passes to Towns. Back to Gobert. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. And the Timberwolves lead by 9. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know there's a team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
A line change here for Memphis.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Morant against Russell. There's Jackson with the three. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Morant against Russell. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Towns. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
Outside Russell. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Morant against Russell. Left side Morant. Here's Jackson. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. It's Edwards on the wing. Fires from deep. Sinks the tray. And it's a 12-point Timberwolves lead.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his 3-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. On the break. Anderson with it. Checked by Brooks. And Edwards slams it in.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Getting better at reading defenses. You see Morant's willingness to give up the ball to his teammates.
Russell up top, pounded by Morant. Outside Edwards. And a miss there on the triple. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th.
Yeah, they built a lead that simply can't be overcome at this point. So it would be a nice dub for the Timberwolves.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Anthony Edwards.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Edwards can't get that one to fall. 32 seconds left to play in the 4th. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
14 foul.
17 seconds left in the 4th. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Over Bain. Ooh, once again off the mark by Minnesota. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down.
Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin.
What a worker Kawhi is. Terrific player. And a great story, David. Thanks. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. On-court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. Wall and Powell are the guard set. And it's Zubats in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Leonard. Clock at 6. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And it's conference rivals squaring off tonight in this one, Steve. It might be the regular season, but this has a playoff feel to it, doesn't it?
These are the type of games you love to watch in the regular season, Kevin. The fans will be rowdy, the players fully engaged. We got a good one tonight.
Leonard with the steal. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Dylan Brooks seems like a very spirited player, Smith. He plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
Now here's Leonard. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Brooks. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. To the wing on the left. Morant against Wall. And that one's good, Morant.
It breaks down your defense when Ja Morant gets in the lane. You want to force him outside.
George against Brooks. Cloak loose, stolen by Brooks. Here's Morant, and Morant throws it down.
And guys, it doesn't matter who you're rooting for. You've got to appreciate a reverse jam like that.
Greg, those kinds of dunks are how reputations are built.
Yes.
No one covered.
The D has to know where PG is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter.
Passes it to Jackson. Wall against Morant. Pass to Adams. Back to Morant. Second chance shot. Wall with some nice defense.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
They get a hand on it. Outside for George. Now the pass to Zubac. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Memphis.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue. But that's going to change soon.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
A three from Leonard. That shot off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Zubac. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Great vision on that pass. Kawhi moving it to the open teammate.
1:09 left in the first. That's tipped. Morant with it. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. 58 seconds left to play here in the first. Shot clock at 2. And a wide open look for Payne. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Ball taking his time here. Ball's knocked loose. The dish now to Leonard. And then Leonard with the dunk.
That time he kept it himself. Leonard playing a chess game on the pick and roll.
Morant against Wall. Payne for 3. And again, Memphis no good.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
In the corner, Powell with it. Here's Leonard. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Adams, some nice D. Brooks outside. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Clippers lead by 3. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Out on the wings for them, Powell and George. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point guard. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensive.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And good that time. Morant's got 8 points.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Powell kicks to George. Wall passes to Zubac. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Zubac has got his second bucket of the game to go. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Memphis leading. Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their star.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Morant with a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. To the paint, stolen by Brooks. And Adams gets it to go down on the assist by Payne. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Zubac no good. Memphis leading by 3. Morant kicks to Jackson. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Zubac finds George. Outside Leonard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the Claw is. Very surprised he couldn't capitalize on those shots. You don't see that often.
And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And Wall kicks to Leonard. 1:52 left to play in the first half. They can use a bucket. No good from Zubac. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Morant standing the floor. Adams. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Adams has got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
Here's George. And then George with the jam.
Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer who can create in midair.
Brooks, the pass to Bane. To the middle. Morant with it. Leonard picks him up. Jackson has the open look. Off target from three-point range. Clippers trail by 5. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And that one is good from Zubac.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
Morant kicks to Bane. The feed to Adams. Back to Morant. Pass to Adams. Outside for Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Second shot opportunity. Adams' shot is off. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
First personal foul. Second team.
And Leonard no good on that one.
Seems like every year Kawhi Leonard averages around 6 or 7 free throws a game, about the same as KD and LeBron.
Wall passes to Zubac. Leonard inside. Jackson on him. And Wall kicks to Leonard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Comfortable inside, plus the 7'3" wingspan. Hard to stop Kawhi without fouling.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Morant bats for 2, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half.
Man, guys, talk about the production that Covington brings to the table.
GA, he's been with quite a few teams, but he's been a starter most of his career. His presence on the defensive end, getting to the rim and scoring it, has been a treat.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Outside, Jones. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Jackson passes to Covington. Down low. Knocks it loose.
First personal foul.
The Grizzlies shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
Well, great with this Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Tillman off with the layup. And Morris has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Clippers, trailing by 2. Covington with the bucket. Covington's got 4 this quarter.
Inside, Robert doesn't hold back. He does whatever it takes to get his shot off.
Outside, Jones. Here's Conchar. And again, Memphis no good. And it's the Clippers' ball. Passes it to Covington. They swipe it. And yes, it's good.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Inside, stripped away. Deflects the pass. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Kennard.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Here's Jackson. Drops in the layup for two.
That is a powerful point guard right there. Reggie converting against very tight defense.
Jones drives in. Can't get it to fall.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
And Morris throws it down.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Tillman, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Tillman's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies. Jackson looking it over. Up top, Batum, headed by Green. Jackson down low, and Jones pulls it down. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. To the wing right side. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Clippers shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. The drive by Jackson. It's rebounded by Memphis. And here comes the break. And the shot goes in. Tillman's got 6 in the quarter.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Now here's Jackson. He dishes it to Morris. Outside for Batum. Pass to Kennard. 4 on the clock. Jackson from long range. Grizzlies have gone somewhat so far 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. To the middle. Here's Conchar. He gets that one. Now it's a 4-point Grizzly lead.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And the pass to Kennard. Back to Jackson. On the corner. Yep, that one goes. Jackson's got his second basket.
You love the balance from Reggie Jackson. Generate more power in the catch and shoot.
Jones looking for an opening. Outside, Green. Pass to Conchar. Misses off the left iron.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Jackson. Back to Covington. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Jackson misses. Here's Tillman. Batum with the steal. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Memphis out in front, leading by just 2. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The Clippers trail. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jackson is the point with Kennard on the wing. Batum is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Morris in at the 5 down low. Now here's Kennard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Covington's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Los Angeles. And it's Jones with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Leonard with the steal. George against Brooks. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Grizzlies shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Leonard on the wing, guarded by Jackson. Here's George. Adams, some nice D. Memphis leading. Morant left side. They double him with George. Jacks up a three. And no good. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Passes it to Zubac. Outside Leonard. Tries again. No one near Wall as he lets it go. The three-pointer no good. Bain passes to Jackson. Powell with the steal. Outside Wall. And the slam dunk by Wall.
They continue to battle out there. So close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Here's Morant, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
At the line for 2.
That one misses.
You know he wanted to knock down all his shots at the line, but he still did enough to put them in front.
Wall laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Wall's got 4 this quarter.
And that's too close. When Wall gets a shot that deep inside, it is almost automatic.
The 3 from Morant. Stolen by Zubac. Oh, and here we go. Wall's got it. The fast break chance. Pass to Zubac. It's stolen by Adams. The drive by Jackson. Bain passes to Jackson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Grizzlies?
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy.
Now Morant. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. And that one's good. Morant.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Wall. The pass to Powell. Fires from deep. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Morant gets to Jackson. Back to Morant. Jackson dishes to Morant. Jackson a screen on Powell. Morant passes to Jackson. To the paint. Powell finds Leonard. Morant with some nice D. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Pass to Jackson. Adams sets the pick for Morant. There's Jackson with the 3. They get the rebound. 56 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 6 to shoot.
Desmond Bain showing no nerves.
51 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Wall up top. Outside for George to end the run. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. One's on Morant.
Yeah, the defender all over. You know, no one produces like Paul George does. He elevates your team's abilities in any situation. They needed more from him there. Any point they can get is absolutely critical for them right now.
Now here's Morant. And they double up Morant. 23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Brooks misses.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
John Wall. His first personal foul. 14 foul. At the line.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
The confidence Morant has in himself is impressive. He brushes pressure off like it's nothing. And it's all about the three right here.
And they're looking to tie it up, live to play another period. We'll see what they run right here.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. That was all right, David. Thank you. And that about wraps it up for Debo.